We are under the lights as the John Means will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Lays off 2-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now...
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the speed threat, Tyson Cooper.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Tyson Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in now, Tyson Cooper. He singled his last time up.
Cooper.
Let's go now. What's that?
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Coming to the plate now, Tyson Cooper. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Afternoon base. Settling in now, Tyson Cooper is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Make the turn, make the turn, make the turn.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on it.
Now at the plate, Tyson Cooper. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball left side. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting, catcher, Tyson Cooper.
Standing in now, Tyson Cooper. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stanek playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
90 feet anyway, kid.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Mercado will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tyson Cooper. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's right here. Let's go, kid. Hey, your turn now. No one better. Here you go. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And another foul ball.
Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, no one better. What's up right here?
The next 0-2.
That's inside ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A jumping catch at second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done.
MLB Network's coverage. So striding in, Tyson Cooper, and it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. He's got it. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So stepping in, Tyson Cooper, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tyson Cooper. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate,
at the plate, Tyson Cooper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way.
So coming to the plate, Tyson Cooper. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Luplow on third. Brady at second with 2 gone. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Right, stay here,
throw to first in time, and the big inning.
All right, here we go.
So coming to the plate, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
Hey, don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Giving chase is Fisher. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
10 runs, 18 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball. Into the box now, Tyson Cooper. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side again.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. James has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Tucker is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyson Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Man, you smoked that
nice
ball.
execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder.
Striding in for Boston, Tyson Cooper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Come on, big guy.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Tucker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak.
Those who have become the players of legend have tended to be the ones who delivered in the clutch time and time again.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the into the box now. Tyson Cooper 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 1-2. In the air to straightaway right. Swaggerty will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Tyson Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cooper.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2 out.
Digging in and looking for more. Tyson Cooper. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field.
Let her rip. Let her rip. Come on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Digging in, Tyson Cooper. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Into the box, Tyson Cooper having a very nice year. Currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. This pitch is popped up. Herrera is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up now, Tyson Cooper, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Tyson Cooper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Come on, baby.
Cooper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brady leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry, and that's the second out. Now batting, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around?
And he'll be back in standing up. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 3-1.
Yeah. We got a full count. 3-2. Hey, let her rip one time.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really...
Stepping in, Tyson Cooper, and their runners at the corners now.
Cooper.
First offering on its way. On he pops it up. Soriano in foul ground. And no one will get this one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is 8-6, the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Alec Bettinger is tagged with just his first loss of the year.
14 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Javier Escalona is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, Dero? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Here we go.
The 1-1. Escalona has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Full count now.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now batting, catcher, Tyson Cooper.
At the plate now, Tyson Cooper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One time. Let it fly.
Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point.
Speed up and drive it, huh?
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Right spot. Come on now, kid.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in.
At the plate, Tyson Cooper,
The catcher.
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors.
Leading off with the Red Sox, the catcher.
In now, Tyson Cooper.
Cooper.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Diaz, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw will not be in time. So good hustle there, as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Coming to the plate again, Tyson Cooper, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
12-6.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked.
Stepping into the box, Tyson Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second. Ready once again, Tyson Cooper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In now, Tyson Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will be fouled away.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-6 the final score tonight.
8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball. Ready now, Tyson Cooper. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now.
Let's go now.
0-2 count and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And it's fouled away.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Tyson Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, John, here we go. Let's fly. Let's go right here.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Hawker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Tyson Cooper 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Runners back. Muriel is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Halka retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Stepping up to the plate, Tyson Cooper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, keep it going. Watch out for it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit pretty well out to deep left field.
Find the ball.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard as he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6. We are under the light. Noah Syndergaard gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And we'll see how he does in this one.
Fulmer has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. We've played an inning, still nothing. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't.
Now in the box, Tyson Cooper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go. He's going.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Bellinger looking up. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyson Cooper comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Hey, lucky can up there, kid, huh?
Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move, and this will rattle off the base of the monster. The relay throw, and now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Tyson Cooper will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Noah Syndergaard earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort.
1 error. They left 14 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we striding into the box, Tyson Cooper, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good.
Now to the plate, Tyson Cooper, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Cooper
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Settle for... Next up for the Red Sox, Tyson Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a run. So digging in now, Tyson Cooper. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Muriel at third with nobody out.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline.
All right, one time right here.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done it.
So striding forward now, Tyson Cooper. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
17-0 the final tonight. The Boston Red Sox, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Pablo Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Casey Mize was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error.
MLB The Show's Dakota Hudson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Another one sent foul.
All right, come on now, one time, no fly.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the year. At the plate, Tyson Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now at the plate, Tyson Cooper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Green is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing. Digging in to try it again. Tyson Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Green is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
4-2 the final score today. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for it. Alek Manoah will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Pitch on the way. Tyson Cooper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And the pitch on 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's a ball. Digging in, Tyson Cooper. He drew a walk his first time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and...
Stepping into the box, Tyson Cooper. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
Coming to the plate now, Tyson Cooper. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cooper.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Tyson Cooper will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Fouled away. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-5 tonight's final.
7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Boston. Afternoon base. Standing in, Tyson Cooper, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time. Striding in once again, Tyson Cooper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Muriel at second with 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, let her rip right here.
1-1 the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
See it? Drive. Let's go. Right here. Come on, let it fly right here.
The set and the 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
See it? Drive it like you can. Let's go. Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Ready with the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice...
Digging in once again, Tyson Cooper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Tyson Cooper.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the light. Dylan File gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Tyson Cooper will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santander waits on it. 1 away. At the plate, Tyson Cooper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Cooper.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-2 game. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tyson Cooper. First delivery to him on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Santander's got it, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Tyson Cooper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go. Hey, let's keep it going.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Hey, your turn now. Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us, baby.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Ready for another chance. Tyson Cooper is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ray is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game. MLB The Show's Cup. Coming to the plate now, Tyson Cooper. He went deep in the contest last night.
Cooper.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it. Like
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. In his career, Cooper is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Santander is there, and he has it for the
Come
out.
on, get out, get out, get out.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Settling in now, Tyson Cooper. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Back in standing. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Here we go, here we go.
Outside, 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now.
Here we go.
Hit down the line at first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Brady, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes. Digging in now, Tyson Cooper, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tyson
To short.
Cooper.
Come on, run it out.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, your pitch right now.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of...
So striding in, Tyson Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is on the ground over to first. Reed picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Tyson Cooper.
Your pitch coming right here, right now.
Tyson Cooper.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, get a good one
0-1
there,
count.
huh?
Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
All right,
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the... Jacob Junis will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Popped him up. Witt over to his right, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Tyson Cooper. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
And yet another throw over. Being especially careful here. First offering on its way.
Ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Muriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 balls and a strike now.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Slow roller down the third baseline. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And the throw is a high. So coming to the plate, Tyson Cooper, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball that's outside. Yep, that ball went out.
Wait for a good one.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Line drive to center field. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
We are under the bright light. Digging in the switch hitter, Tyson Cooper. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Brady isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyson Cooper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out.
Striding in for Boston, Tyson Cooper. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
0-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Tyson Cooper. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Watch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eric Skoglund earns win number 7 on the season. Ty Buttrey records the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Brady Singer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Cooper.
Come on, kid, get on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Camargo is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Tyson Cooper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Tyson Cooper, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Cooper.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
All right, one more time right here.
Hit hard on the ground to first, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Oh, nice shot right there.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher Tyson Cooper. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many.
Into the box now, Tyson Cooper. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Cooper.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Zannon is there, 2 down. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. We are under the light. Dakota Hudson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Muriel, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in, Tyson Cooper. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across. Now at the plate, Tyson Cooper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping up now, Tyson Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Reyes rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one down now. Into the box, Tyson Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Afternoon baseball here on the. Now batting, Tyson Cooper, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second, and he is in there.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Digging in, Tyson Cooper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Here we go, baby.
First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, your catch, huh?
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Let her rip, let her rip.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tyson Cooper. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Gonna be a tough play over to Albies. And the relay won't nearly be in time, as he's there easily. Stepping in, Tyson Cooper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hey, it's your pitch.
2
Drive
quick
the key.
strikes,
Here you go,
and now the 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it.
In now, Tyson Cooper, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. This is in the air out to right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award.